do it this way first. Yeah. So we're going to talk about being inside somebody's closed guard. All right. First and foremost, I need to control his hips. All right. I need to make it to where he can't just be super offensive here. All right. So I want my toes engaged. Even though my feet are bad, I'm still going to do it because it's very important for what we're doing here. I'm also going to take my knees and pinch his hips. Okay. I don't want to leave these really loose and wide open here because he can move his hips. He can lift them up and move them, scoot them. All right. He can open himself up for attacks. So I want to pinch tight. All right. Now, we've talked about grabbing the lapels and pressing down into his chest. We're going to do something a little different. We're going to start just passing low first. Passing or breaking this from our knees, and then we're going to graduate to standing. Okay. I'm going to go into his pants, both hands. No belt, because look how loose his belt is. This is not going to do me any good. All right. I need to get to his ribs. All right. I'm in tight, grabbing, elbows in, and I want to push forward into his ribs. Okay. I don't want him to be able to sit up. So my head's tall, sit up. Don't unlock your legs, that's gonna be really bad. All right, so I wanna be tight, head up, okay? Now, get it tight above my butt. Okay, so I'm in tight. Now, first we're just gonna walk back here, and then I'm gonna put one knee up. Okay, so I'm gonna put one knee into his back of his hamstring / butt here, and I'm just gonna sit back to break. Okay, as soon as I open that, I'm going to come up with my shin, okay? Immediately into this position. Does that make sense? So here, I'm in on his pants, forward into his ribs, okay? Not just on top of his stomach. He'll pull me in, right? I don't want that. So even if he grabs my collar, go ahead. Okay, I want tall, okay? Tight. Elbows in, walk back. See how my right leg's just a little bit behind, and I'm gonna sit here. Knee comes up on the inside, okay? And I immediately wanna kind of push this in. So I'm in here, okay? Any questions on that part so far? All right, we're gonna start with that, and then we're gonna get into standing up. Because 9 times out of 10 against good players, you're gonna have to stand up. All right, we're just gonna work on this first, especially for the new folks, and then we'll add to it. All right, 1, 2, 3, go. All right, so I'm in on the pants grip, right, forward into his ribs. Okay, that's gonna keep and make it difficult. Again, if I put my head down at all, he's gonna pull me right on his chest. That's the last thing I want to happen. Right, pinching my knees against his hips, forward into his ribs, pull me in. All right, I gotta stand tall. All right, now I have this grip, right? Say he reaches with his collar, with his hand on the collar, right? Or he goes for any kind of a grip there, right? This is probably more common. He's gonna deal with this grip, all right? Because if he grabs my collar, it's gonna aid in me standing up anyway, okay? So he's gonna wanna deal with my grips. So I'm gonna rotate. I can either grab his sleeve or I can use that C grip, okay? I really want, in this case, is I'm gonna punch the sleeve across his chest. I'm going to use that sleeve grip, okay? So tight, all right? Rotate, grab sleeve, punch, all right? Now I got my grip here, tight. Okay, now we're gonna stand up. Put your legs tighter. There you go, right? Now, step, I'm free to step up there. This is gonna control his posture too. Pinch. All right, I'm gonna let go here. Okay, now I have this leg. Lock up. Okay, I'm holding the sleeve. I'm gonna let go of the pants, pinching his hips. All right, and now I'm gonna push. Immediately when I push, I'm gonna start my pass. Here, I pinch. See how my knee is gonna turn? I'm gonna keep his leg kind of open, kind of like that hook, like Janatis was talking about, like that invisible hook, if you will. This hand, stuff, right? This knee stays up, and I'm gonna come in, going for this spot here around his neck, okay? Here, right? And then I'm gonna pass that leg. I finish inside control. Here, okay? He was big on not doing locking your hands. Keep your grip. He said he could grab his shoulder and pull back. He wanted to drop his hip on the mat next to his hip. Stay on your toes the whole time. So I'm gonna finish here, okay? So if he moves, tries to come towards me or escape, right, I can walk my hips into him. Does that make sense? You can switch your hips too. We'll talk more about that later. Any questions on how we're standing up?
You're using a small step over?
I'm gonna smash that leg just like we were doing when we opened it.
Yeah.
It's coming this way.
I'm talking about with your non-pinning leg.
I'm just gonna, yeah, I don't want to back step. I just want to,
Okay.
I want to stay square on top of him for this.
Okay.
Okay? We'll do it this direction. All right. So tight. Here. Right. Get the grip. All right, now I can stand up. Here. Tight. Knees tight. Really tall. I'm gonna push. Here. Angle that knee's gonna go to his hip. I'm gonna turn that heel out. Okay, now I'm starting to crowd. Get to his head. Here. Right, I'm gonna clear. Drop my hip. Okay, I want control. Close that right elbow on his hip. Drop my right hip to the mat. I'm on my toes though. So if he tries to get his guard back, right here, I can switch my hips, okay? I can walk my hips into him as well. Any questions? Yes?
Can you show it one more time this one?
Yeah, this one?
Yeah, already passing this one.
Where I'm passing this one.
Yeah.
So tight. Here, he uses this one. Get my grip, punch, okay? I'm free to stand up on that side. All the way across his body. Step, pinch, stand tall. Here, turn that ankle out as my knee comes to his hip. Control, pass, drop that hip, okay? Good?
Yeah.
Any questions? We good?
So are you always gonna stand up on the side where you got that all controlled?
Yes. Cause don't mess up. Move up here a little bit.
No pressure.
If I didn't do any of those things,
Rhymes with schmendulum, sweet.
maybe I just go here. He's got underhook, right? And then which way you need to go, right? Right, he's gonna immediately sweep me to that side. So I do not want to stand to the side where he's got a grip. Once I've got my posture and I'm tall, hips pinched, I'm not really worried about it. So. Right, so this one's fine. All right, tall, here. Pinch, posture. If he grabs that leg now, go ahead. Just turn my knee. I have a different level of control here. He's not able to do that. Okay? Notice I kept the sleeve. All right? Good? All right, get your partners. 1, 2, 3. All right. All we're doing, obviously I'm going to start in control, pinching his hips, right? None of this wide knee stuff where he can move his hips freely. Pinch, right? And I'm gonna go with that same grip. This is how we're gonna start, right? His job is to break my posture or sweep me, I don't care, all right? Your job, the only thing we're doing is breaking his closed guard. right? So once I step through, I'm done. We're gonna reset, okay? So lock up, right? My head's tall, so he's trying to break the posture, right? Remember, if my goal is to stand up, this is probably not gonna stop me if I get a grip that I need, okay? So as long as I have the grips that I want, so go ahead. I could break this here and stuff, but more times than not, go ahead. I might just get my grip here and punch. Keep the grip. All right, so now I stand up. See how I can pick him up? All right, we've reset. All right.
No ADCC.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't turn this into something that's not. This is a specific situation. All I'm doing is breaking it, standing up and breaking his guard. If he sweeps me because I screw up, or he breaks my posture and hook sweeps me or something like that, that's fine, right? So if I'm in here and I'm grabbing his belt and he pulls me in, right, and controls me, right? So just like, yeah, any kind of sweep, right? Whatever he gets, right? If he sweeps me, that's fine. Just reset. So we're only going 90 seconds and then we're gonna switch, all right? We're not switching partners, just keep your same partners, all right? We're gonna do 8 rounds, so 4 each. All right?